Okay, so you know how like women can't resist a good deal, like a good sale, and some people just can't resist that sale, whatever. Well, I'm one of those people. So yeah, I was supposed to be editing videos today, which I'm hoping I still will. But um, as you guys know, we have 200 broiler hens, broiler chicks coming Monday, a couple days from now, and I was preparing for them this week. And then today, while I was at Tractor Supply getting replacement bulbs for our heat lamps, I saw they had a sale on chicks for 50 cents a piece on all chicks. So I got some broilers to get started. I just cleaned them out. I cleaned out all their broilers. There's like 20 some broilers, and got some sex laying chicks too while I was at it. So that's my fun today. So today I'm going to be rushing the prep for the broiler hens or broiler chicks because, well, I got a little impulsive. All right, so today we're going to work on knocking this trailer out. So we got all those chicks up there. We got all these other chicks coming Monday. So today I'm going to knock out the trailer and prep it for the chicks. I'm going to just put in a water trough, or 2 water troughs on either side for them, and I'll scatter feed for them every day. I'm going to make the water troughs out of PVC, and put a screen up in the back here, using some scrap wood and some scrap screen I got laying around. And then I'm going to cover the top with a tarp, weather dependent. I might put chicken wire over it later on. We'll see how big they grow and how much they jump and fly in the 2.5 weeks we'll have them in here. So let's get to work. So I'm going to set this in the trailer on the side. And I'm going to have holes drilled in it so the chicks can get their beaks in to drink water. So I can fill this with water. But in order to do that, I got to drill these holes in, and I want the holes all to be. If I want it to work right, I need the holes to be lined up. So I'm going to just follow the letters printed on the side, help myself line up. I just wanted to briefly touch on something that I think doesn't really get touched on enough with people like us, or gets forgotten. So, with the homestead life, with the self-sufficient life, or that's the goal. We're not self-sufficient, but with that lifestyle comes a huge, huge, huge time commitment. It really, it can get ugly sometimes, and I think that's missed. I think there's this Peter Rabbit picturesque, beautiful garden lifestyle. That's not what it is. So like right now, you're looking at, I'm in a different outfit than I was earlier on in this video. Well, it's because it's a different day, right? So I wasn't able to finish this small project yesterday, because of one little hiccup. That's how closely our lives are budgeted. Um, so when things go right, it is beautiful. It is ideal. It is picturesque. It's wonderful. I love it. We love it. When things go wrong, we love it. But it definitely throws a bigger wrench than one small little thing. Um, so yesterday, I was doing this with a paddle bit. This is for wood, and got it out. Didn't work. It was chewing up the bit. It was chewing up the plastic. It was taking too long to drill. So it was just unreasonable, and it wasn't going to get us the result we needed. So I needed a bit. I needed a hole saw bit. I knew that. I just figured I'd try it because this is what I had. And so after realizing it wasn't working, I was wasting my time. I had to put the project down and wait till today. Thankfully, I had some things I could move and shift so that today I could get to it, and we haven't had rain between now and then to ruin everything that's left out from it, or that would have required me to put everything away and add even more time to this project. So right now I'm in a time deficit. I was not able to finish the project. Had to shift some things. Had to squeeze in a stop over at Lowe's to get the right hole saw bit that we needed. It changes a lot. So I thought it was a good example to sort of address, pause, and really highlight that fact that life is not this life is not as beautiful as it looks all the time. It's still life, just like anybody else's. We still have hiccups that, frankly, can cause a much bigger hiccup than they probably should. So, but we drive on. So here's the part where, see, so much quicker that way with the right bit. So at this point, I'm going to lay down our straw bedding so we can get our height measurements for our pipe. Gonna lay down the straw, set the pipe in, fit it, and start filling it with water and move the chicks over. What I got going on here is I have the pipe setting down. This is not mounted right now. I have the pipe laid down. So I got these cocked at an angle here. So I'm just picturing, a little baby chick trying to poke its head through. I don't want it up straight up and down because after it gets the top half inch or so, then there won't be no more water for it to get. But I figured at this angle, it can kind of get in there and get some water, and it won't take much to keep this thing full. So important thing here is I want to make sure this is level. Otherwise I'll fill it and they'll be able to get water down here, but they won't be able to reach up here.
There you go.
Oh, I'm going in the trailer.
Oh, you're going in?
Yeah, it's not going to work.
She wants to scoot. Are you pooping? Yes, you are. I'm going to get it on video. You're pooping.
So we'll be able to fill these troughs up by just popping this cap off, sticking the hose in, filling it up until we see water just sitting right at the edge of the hole here, because it's level, perfectly level based on where the trailer is sitting right now. So every hole should be lined up within a centimeter or so, I would say. So they'll be able to pop in any one of these holes and get some water, and as long as we keep it full, they'll stay hydrated. So that's that. Now, so a lesson to myself and a lesson for anybody who cares to learn it on time. Also, this right here, if anybody ever wonders, looking around our property or comes to visit and wonders why it's always such a mess around here, well, it is 8:15 and the chicks are coming tomorrow. So all these little tiny hiccups have brought us to this point where now I'm rushing, and I'm not gonna have time to clean up all this stuff tonight. So it's gonna get pushed off, and I might find time to clean it up tomorrow. So that was about 30 seconds to fill it. We get about 5 gallons a minute out of this hose. So about 2.5 gallons of water in that pipe. It's gonna flow out of there. I overflowed it a little bit, and this one is not as level as that one. So they'll be, they gotta reach about a centimeter into that hole to actually see the water. But that's no trouble. Alright, here you guys see it literally poking through the surface here. And there's tension. Oh, there we go. Started over the edge there with some of that rocking and shaking here. So, same thing, about 2.5 gallons of water in that pipe. So they got plenty of water, honestly, to last them the day. But it's not going to hurt for me to refill it throughout the day if I need to. All right, we got 1/3 of our chicks came in today. The rest will come in this afternoon.
Oh my goodness. You ready, Daisy?
So this is about 75, 80 chicks. Give or take.
Oh my goodness, they're so yellow and fluffy. Oh my goodness, look how fluffy. Oh, look, Easy.
Wow.
Oh, no, gentle. Nice. Nice. All right, we're going to show them where the water is.
Take one to dip.
Okay, so we're going to take them in.
Do it hand size.
And we're going to...
Do you want to hold one?
We're going to take their little beak.
You gotta see it?
Stick a beak in there so they know where their water is. All right. So very gently.
Your face in there.
Yep, gently, remember.
Hey, it worked.
Yeah. So Talon, watch this. You're just going to take them. Okay.
Just grab them.
And we're just going to dip their little beak in there so they know that's where you're going to find your water. And that's all it takes them to know where their water is now. Just make sure you're securing their wings, buddy. You want their wings underneath. Yeah. Their wings are very fragile. Hi, little baby. So there's more than one. There's more than one spot too.
Yeah, there's.
Buddy, just dip it and that's
There's
it.
like 20 holes.
Just dip and then.
There's 2 pipes and like 20 holes in each pipe.
You can see.
Look at the size difference between week-old and 3-day-old or 2-day-old.
Okay, I think that one.
She's trying to feed it some cheese. I don't think it wants to eat. I don't think it wants your cheese, honey, but it says thank you.
Stay away.
Oh, hi there.